Hello everyone out there. No songs tonight. No, some of you will be happy about that. Some of you can't stand the music. Some of you love it. But I'm here to just talk about a simple thing about me today. Today I am 10 years sober. That's what I want to say to people out there. 10 years away from addiction. Active addiction, I suppose. I don't chop it down as being an active anything. You're either on it or off it. But for me, it's been 10 years off it. And I want to just reflect on that a little bit, if you don't mind. First of all, so many people be asking, how do you get sober? How do you get well? How do you change your life? How do you do anything? I mean, basically, for me, it was becoming brutally honest about myself in life, about everything around me in life, the people, the places, the things, the finances, the people pleasing, people pleasing especially, doing things that other people think I should be doing and expect me to be doing, instead of doing what I want to do. How crazy is that? Living up to other people's wishes of myself instead of my own little life, That's the way it was. And you end up living a life that is a total lie, and all of a sudden a drink can take away all that thinking and all that pressure and all that stuff. And so, one thing leads to another and you just become dependent on the stuff, and that's the way it was. But today, being 10 years away from it, life is absolutely amazing. That's just what I want to say about it. It's absolutely amazing. It's been a tough journey, tough road, very tough to start, absolutely, but today is nothing compared to what it was like 10 years ago, because I was really at the edge. I was as good as gone, that's where it brought me to my knees and beyond, It took the smile off my mother's face. That's all it ever did. It left, it'll take everything. To call it the great remover, it'll remove everything, then it'll remove you. Basically, that's what it was doing. So I was next in line until I got, good people in my life that could show me the way around it. They could show me, it's like a train leaving at 10:30. You either want to get on it or you don't. Simple as that. Many today I didn't get on it, but it found my own little way in life. I got honest about situations, about who I was, about what I was about what suited me in life, and tried new things and realised you like these things, because for so long we just hang on to what we used to and live a life that we're just so constantly used to living. And for some, that's a great life, which is great. I'm not here to preach about anything. I'm just here to talk about my own self, my own story. And maybe it can help somebody out there that's where I was 10 years ago. And if you are there, I just want you to know that this is all possible. It's in your hands. Trust me on that, because, my hand is right there on your shoulder. I always like that statement, because I think it was my mother said it to me once, that her hand was on my shoulder, and I always think of that when things are tough or I'm down or anything like that. Tough times, it's a tough world at the minute. It's absolute crazy, and if you're sitting there and you're feeling down and you feel like you've no way out and that you're not being honest, and your life is a lie, and things have to change and you just can't do it, take a look at it, write it down, have a focus on it, and take it one step at a time, and you will find the real you. You will get the courage to take the steps you need to take, whether it's a job that's no good for you, whether it's a relationship that's no good for you, whatever aspect in your life, because these are huge things. Your employment is a huge thing. You spend so much life of that, in the one job. Are you worth, get what you're worth. If you're getting what you're worth, then you're in a good place. If you can sleep well at night, I think I always say you're in a good place in life. But if you feel yourself under so much pressure and going down and can't talk to anybody, which is the problem nowadays in society, that people just can't talk, won't open up. It's such a dark, lonely place to be. And I just want you to know that the tough times do pass. They will pass. And the thing about that tough time is that even when you're in it right now, and it does pass within a week or 2 weeks or 2 days or 3 days, it doesn't matter. It will pass. The thing about it is, when that tough time comes around again, you have to understand that this is going to pass again. You know, you don't say, poor me. You don't say, life doesn't treat me right. Life doesn't anything else. You get up and you get what you're worth. Get out and get what you're worth. Don't be sitting there in a life that somebody else put together for you. You know, if you're willing to get what you're worth, get out and get what you're worth. You know, you have to I had to drag myself back up from my 2 knees to get back in any sort of a life. You know, I have a simple life now today. I don't complicate it. You know, I take the odd risk, you know, but it's calculated risk. I follow my gut instinct all the time now because my head is crazy. So I had to find somewhere else to live from, which was my soul and my heart and everything else, where all the truth, honesty and the feelings are. That's where I kind of live from. You know, I do meditation maybe twice a week. That's what I do. As you all know, I play the banjo. And I'm learning the banjo and I find it great for my own mental health. That's why I do it. I put on songs on Facebook because maybe somebody like it, maybe somebody won't. Maybe somebody will screenshot it and send it to somebody else saying, look at this song, which I've seen happen. And I've, you know, but it's none of my business what anybody else thinks of me whatsoever, you know. So many options nowadays, block, delete, unfollow, whatever you want to do. But I'll keep doing what I want to do, as long as I'm not interfering with anybody else. That's the main thing. Number 1, I can't interfere with my own growth as a human being. And number 2, I can't interfere with the growth of anybody else as a human being. You know, I have to live and let live. That's the way I have to be in life. But every day I have to be honest. No matter how long you're away from any substance abuse or any mental illness whatsoever, you know, you have to keep it in track at all times. It doesn't vanish. It never leaves you. But it does get easier and it gets more. You start enjoying life. Life becomes so fulfilling and everything else. So for anyone out there that thinks they might have problems with mental health or with addiction or with all the negative things in life, just talk about it. Just say it to somebody. Just look, I think I have this problem. You know, there's no harm in saying I'm not having a good day. As they say, it's okay not to be okay. None of us are bulletproof. You know, the world's there to shoot us down all the time. Keep your circle of friends good. Be honest with them. Keep open. You know, your family will always be there for you. They'll always love you. They'll do everything for you. Just talk. Just talk. Just say how you're feeling. Say what you're thinking. You know, the thoughts are coming from the feelings. You know, and just communicate more. All we do now is type. We're in a world of typing. All we do is type everything. Type. We don't talk. We don't ring. Barely ring anymore. We type. People say that typing is a form of communication. I don't know. Words appear up on the screen. But it's not exercising your old vocal cords. That's what you should be doing. People panic when the doorbell rings. But anyway, enough of that. Just come on to say, look lads, 10 years sober. Thanks so much to everybody that stood by me. Never walked away from me, even when all hope was gone and we tried everything and everything else. But here I am. You know, I'm so happy in life today. I have everything I want. Is that right? I have everything I need. I won't have everything I want. I never will have everything I want. Everything I need I have today, you know. A lot of gratitude. I'm grateful for everything I have in my life. I'm grateful for being able to see a problem and to, you know, be honest about it. And then it just fades away. You know, so keep going, you know. You're all doing okay as far as I know. If not, just talk about it and go easy on yourselves. You know, be gentle with yourselves. Treat yourselves. Forget about the weight for a while, you know. Forget about killing yourself in the gym, you know. Forget about all these things, you know. And yet again, I understand people, that's their way. The same way the banjo is for me, the gym is for people, you know. But once you're talking about things, that's all I want to say. So that's why I said I'd do this instead of putting it into a song and wrecking your head. So thanks very much. Catch you on the flip side.